Hi guys, my name is Ryan Cam, and before we get into the video, I just want to give a bit of a warning, disclaimer, call it whatever you'd like. Today I'm going to be talking about Annie Hall, which was written by, produced by, and directed by Woody Allen. And there are allegations involving Mr. Allen that I'm not going to talk about too much because they are, well above my pay grade. I feel like this warning should go without saying, but YouTube comment sections exist, and I just want to say, if I compliment this movie in any way, it's not in any way towards Woody Allen as a human being. If anything, it's towards Diane Keaton and Shelley Duvall and Tom Berenger and Christopher Walken and Carol Kane and just a bunch of other people who are just far better. Again, just getting that out of the way right now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's dig into Annie Hall. Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, and welcome back to the AFI project. Today we're going to be taking a look at Annie Hall. This was written by, directed by, and stars Woody Allen, as well as Diane Keaton, Carol Kane, Christopher Walken, and others. And this is seen by many as one of the funniest movies ever made, and this was the movie that beat Star Wars for Best Picture at the 1978 Academy Awards. No, I'm not kidding. That actually happened. Well, if I needed any less faith in the Oscars, I just got it. But this movie tells the story of Woody Allen, Alvy Singer, played by Woody Allen, who is a very talented comedian and good at literally nothing else. And the movie chronicles his up-and-down relationship with a woman named, Annie Hall, played brilliantly by Diane Keaton. From what I've been able to garner from my research about this movie, Annie Hall is the Woody Allen movie. It's not Midnight in Paris or anything like that. It's Annie Hall. That's the movie that everyone remembers him for. And this was yet another first-time watch for me, and I can safely say this was weird. But not in the good kind of weird where you want to go back and watch it. For me, this weird was I could go without seeing that ever again. Firstly, though, let's get my favorite part of the movie out of the way, which was Diane Keaton. She was incredible in the Godfather movies, and she has had a long and lengthy career. Pretty much anyone who can tolerate Alvy Singer's presence for more than 5 minutes deserves Jeff Bezos' net worth. And I think that that's where I can parlay into the stuff I didn't like, which begins and ends with Woody Allen. Don't get me wrong, this is a movie that I've read just heaps of praise for, and I can understand where people were coming from. I just don't understand. Alvy Singer was just not likable at all, and from what I've been able to read in my research, this was kind of the point, in that this was an extension of Woody Allen as a person. And if that is the case, I never want to meet this man. Ever. He's the type of guy who will not want to do something, but will give you, a War and Peace level explanation as to why he doesn't want to do it, filled with tangents and side stories, but he could have just saved himself the trouble by just saying, nah, I don't feel like it. If we were just walking down the street and I just was like, hey man, you want to go get some McDonald's? He would tell me the entire plot of The Founder. I would just be like, hey man, you want to go get some McDonald's? And he'd be like, oh, McDonald's is not very good. Did you know that there were two brothers named McDonald, but they got bought out by Ray Kroc? He's secretly a crook. And I would just sit there being like, so that's a no on the McDonald? And from what I've read, this movie is meant to be an extension of Woody Allen's kind of mental state. And in that, we're looking inside his mind. And there are definitely some weird sequences in this movie. For example, when Alvy and Annie are waiting in line to go see a movie, he overhears a guy kind of deriding the work of film director Federico Fellini. And it's completely apropos of nothing, and the guy is being so loud that I'm sure the entire line could hear him. And then Alvy goes on this rant about how people just can't keep thoughts to themselves. And then he brings out Marshall McLuhan, you know, the guy from The Medium is the Message, and he explains that to him as well. Not to mention the fact that this dialogue is just filled with tangents and side stories, like completely apropos of the plot. And there's an entire animated sequence in there as well. I won't say where, just you'll know when you see it, and it's just as out of nowhere as I made it out to be. There were several moments in this movie where I was just like, Miss Hall. I'm going to call you Miss Hall because you seem like a very nice person. So I'm just going to ask you honestly. I'm not trying to be sarcastic or cynical or anything like that. I'm asking you honestly. Why are you with this person? Like, you're very beautiful, you're still relatively young, you have your entire life to live. Why are you with this guy? He just seems like the worst. I have a feeling this is like a One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest situation, where it just, the movie is just kind of, I'm just missing the point, but from what I've been able to tell, this is like trying to be endearing, and it completely whiffs it. And if you think that I am missing the point, I ask you, please leave your thoughts down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, because, like I said, I think this movie was just right over my head. But, and if you think that I'm doing just that, again, just please leave your thoughts down below. I'd love to read what you guys have to say. But at the end of the day, it's just, wow, this movie was just generally unpleasant. But that is all for me, guys. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Next time on the AFI Project, we're going to be talking about a much better movie. We're going to be going back to director David Lean's work, and we're going to be talking about The Bridge on the River Kwai. If you like this video, please be sure to leave a like. And if you like these videos you want to see more like them, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to allow notifications. That way, when a new video drops, you'll be the first to know about it. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.